to March 4th, 2011. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We're going to be going on a couple shed hunts with this particular video. I've been on 3 in about the past week or so, and things are starting to pick up a little bit. It's still there's a lot of bucks still holding on to their antlers. Just yesterday I was out in Ohio. I spotted 3 bucks with antlers still on their head, but we're still hiking, we're still looking, and we still have a couple of weeks of pretty good action coming up. So what I'm going to do first is start off with this clip of my dog Zeke a couple weeks ago finding his first shed on his own. It's a little spike, probably about 5-6 inches long, but I sent him out to the end of this ridge, and sure enough he came back with a spike, and I was really super excited. This is his first find, so let's go to that clip right now. So this is what I deal with here. Straight up and down these little ridges. Basically, I found them up on top of these ridges, I found them down below. You just walk them back and forth and hope you find an antler. I found a 55-inch antler 2 years ago right up here. So let's see, I've been working my way down each ridge about a quarter mile at a time or so. You'll see that's the next one over I'm about to hit, but it's very difficult stuff to walk. You can see kind of a wave going off in front of me there. Can you imagine you have to walk down and up and down and up each one just to get on top of the next one. Come on, Zeke, fetch your bone. Come on. Come on, Zeke. Come on, Zeke, fetch. Fetch your bone, buddy. Fetch your bone. Good boy, Zeke. Good boy. Alright, my boy Zeke here found a spike. Look at this. His first antler, and he won't even let it go. He has run across all kinds of other bone out here. Doesn't pay attention to it, and he finds this spike here, and he's going nuts. So this place is a little bit crazy. It's we're on the end of a point here, as you can see, and the deer obviously was bedded right here in the end. I'll tell you, man could not be prouder of his dog at that moment, when after all that training I've been through, and you'll see some of my other videos where I'm actually training him, where he finds his first real live antler. So I thought that was really, really cool. And so before we head into the next clip, let's hear a word from our sponsor. When I have a mouth full of salty nuts, there's nothing I like to wash it down better than with a big, heaping mouthful of G2. Okay guys, welcome back. We're going to head into the second segment now. And we're going to head to an east central Ohio county where I went just a couple days ago, and come back with this antler right here. They seem to just be dropping. I walked along through this area not too long ago, about a week and a half ago, and this was not there. And it's a spot that I traditionally look every year, and sure enough I found this. So my first good antler of the year, but definitely not what I'm after. I'm after some bigger ones than this one. So we're gonna head to that clip right now, and I actually find a halfway decent dead buck as well. So let's go to that clip right now. Just coming up around down into this swamp area, and I just saw a big rack sticking up. Decent, looks like a decent 8-point, at least from here. Oh wow, that's a nice one. Nice buck. Well, it pays to walk down in these deep swamps. It's a nasty thicket down here. There's a swamp below me. There's a bean field up above me, and just found fairly decent 8-point here. Can't seem to find a shed antler for the life of me, but I am finding some dead bucks. It's ridiculous, man. But I'll take it. This is a south-facing slope. The deer like to bed along this row of trees here. I found them up here before. So let's come on up here and see if there's any bedding up along here. Oh my gosh, there is. There's a 4-point right up here. It looks like a 4 from here. It's a decent one. Zeke, stay. Stay. Nice big base on it, nice long main beam, little points. Any match laying around here? Don't see anything. We'll look around, but there it is. I'll tell you guys, this antler here is well earned. I don't know exactly how many hours I hiked, but it's been a lot of hours. I mean, we're talking probably about 48 to 50 hours, and this is my 3rd antler, and it's my first, you know, decent. Once they start, you know, 40, 45 inches or so, I'm pretty happy with them. And this, I saw the points from way down there in the grass, and this is a south-facing edge that I found them on before. The deer love to bed along this edge right here, and I'm just really happy that I've been able to finally find one. And this is why I shed hunt right here. I was getting so frustrated. I was just trudging along, just walking back to the truck and thinking that I had just lost my mojo, or whatever you want to call it. And I come up over the hill, and there's tine sitting there, and a man could not be happier. So when I'm out shed hunting, I always ask myself, what would Chuck Norris drink when he's out shed hunting? The answer is always G2. A 3rd clip now. This last clip is going to be my friend and I, Roger. We just head out to Ohio with some maps, and we talked to a DNR officer while we're out there, which I did not get on video. I just didn't want to go barging in with a video camera, you know, asking them all about where we should go. It's just bad PR on my part. So what we decided to do, we stopped by the DNR office, get an idea where to go. My friend Roger, again, had it pinpointed to 2, 3, 4 spots. We go to the first spot, and it was a complete disaster. We hiked till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, nothing going on, and then we head to another piece of property which I was super impressed with, and lots and lots of buck sign. And then I peer up over the ridge after I climb. We got in there about a mile or so, and I peer up over the ridge and I spot 3 really nice bucks about 80, 90 yards away from me, still holding their headgear. There's going to be 6 antlers in there in another week or 2. So I do plan on going back and trying to find those. But in the meantime, Roger and I, again, we just walk in there dry, find all this buck sign, and sure enough, old Eagle Eye Roger, he spots a shed as we're hiking back to the truck. It's a 1-year-old 5-point, but it's a clip you're not going to want to miss. It's a lot of fun walking in the woods with Roger because he just spots everything that there is to spot. So let's head to that clip right now. The segment with Roger eating a banana. This is the not the website you think you went to. This is actually shed hunting, if you can believe it. Go ahead, finish your banana now.
I enjoy my bananas.
I'm getting awkward just standing here, actually. Roger here, Mr. Map Man, came up with an area that he thought would be a good spot to look. It's, you know, out in the middle of Ohio nowhere, and we're gonna just hike around. This is purely public land. We've never been here before. We saw a power line going through on the map. What else did we see?
So a couple of open areas where there was some looked like ponded water or stream, creek bed type stuff. A couple of looked like should be good oak ridges. All the key ingredients are here, so there's a pretty nice rub right behind us. So we're hopeful that we'll come up with something.
Tell you, you never know what you're gonna find here out in the woods. Underneath that log right there were these two pair of underwear. I could see maybe one pair, but two, I don't really know what's going on. This is thicker than snot over here. Good little area in here. They obviously have not dropped. That's the story we're sticking with. I don't know what the heck I hit back there, but man, I went into this thicket. It was like an explosion of seeds everywhere. I breathed them all in. I was coughing here, just on the verge of throwing up. And Roger says I was losing about a liter of blood about every 30 seconds or so. Still getting lots of blood. The shed hunt is tough, man.
Shut off. There it goes. Finally, it's slowing down to barely a trickle.
So what we've come across here is a tornado alley, I'm thinking. I'm not sure if we came to a dead end on this public piece of property or not, but up through this holler anyways, you can see the trees just bent over and snapped. 2-foot diameter oaks bent over. You can see this here. Ronco's new acorn pal.
Oh, I got it down now.
Oh yeah. Oh! And that's how lacrosse was invented. Thank you. Good job, Roger. First you've gone nuts, and now you're throwing nuts at me.
Never look at your maps into the wind.
I think Jim Croce said something like that, didn't he?
Something like
Don't step on Superman's cape.
Don't look at your maps into the wind.
Yeah.
There's something. Not much, but got a nice fork. Not sure what he's got over here, but a real young buck. You can tell it's dyed in velvet. He's still got the velvet all over his antlers. Not anything huge or dramatic, but hey, at least it's a find. All right, I got one. It's not a big one, but it's a one.
On our way back to the truck.
Headed to the truck.
Up the last
hill. And I get a good
I'll tell you what, we have
got to take the customary as it lays photos, and then
we have been huffing it all day up some really steep terrain, and we just come up This is the only possible way to get back up. There's old Raj taking the as it lay picture.
Alright, let's check his big bad boy out.
Public Land, Ohio. Look at that.
Couple of chews on the very tip. Other than that, it's perfect. It is a year old. But that's got to be one of the smallest 5-point antlers I've got. Number 4 for the year. First one in Ohio this year. Let's go find some big boys now. Sweet.
Well, thank you very much for stopping into my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. I just love shed antler hunting with Roger. He has such an eagle eye. He can spot old sheds, new sheds, it doesn't matter. I was 5 yards to the right of that antler, maybe even less. Roger was 5 yards behind it, and I totally missed it. And it just goes to show you, he never gives up. Right to the end, right to the end of walking right to the truck, he's always right there with his eyes focused in front of him. And I'm just focused to just get back up to the truck. So thank you very much for watching again. Until the next episode, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
I don't know, man. I'm big. I've gone about all I can go. It's been a good day shed hunting, but man, I'm just wore out.
Here, have a G2.
Wow, that's good. Let's go some more.